1, wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yeah. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
I don't have the energy for you today.
Never thought of energy as something you lacked.
All right, guys, we are live for episode 23, our Jordan episode of the Ordinary Gains podcast. And it's fitting because of what we'll be talking about today. Guys, just letting y'all know, I know that we usually do this every other Sunday, but there's a reason why we're doing it Saturday. The Cowboys play the Philadelphia Eagles, bragging rights for the entire year on the line here, okay? We don't care about the second time we play, y'all. It's the first time. It's an impression, okay? What I can't have happen is have the stream at 5 o'clock. It's not even maybe halftime, okay? I know that the Macanoli Sasquatch is a New York native. I know that Kai is in the Philly streets. I lived in Philly for 12 years, and I know plenty of people. And I know y'all will troll me in the middle of my stream. I will either rage quit or have a heart attack before the third quarter. Because all it takes is Cannoli. Buddy, it's not looking good. C4C, Dak threw another interception. Or I can see Xipper coming through like, dude, did you see that fumble? Yeah. I don't know if y'all want to see the loss of life on a live stream, because that's what happened to me. People will troll. So we're doing this special edition of the episode on a Saturday instead of a Sunday for that sole reason, nothing else. I know that there are a lot of other YouTubers that will have their live streams that are around the same time. And we're not trying to jump on you guys' toes or anything like that. It's literally because the Cowboys play tomorrow, and my team needs me. She knows this. The team needs me. I can't abandon my team. What?
Nothing.
What? No. You want to say something?
No, I feel like every time they win the first game, don't they lose in the playoffs to them?
That's why you don't have a jersey right there. That attitude. That attitude is why you have a shirt and not a jersey. Everyone else, me, the dogs Molly and Wally, we all have jerseys. Okay, we have one person that has yet to be convinced and totally buy in. That's why she has a shirt, not a jersey. Someday, maybe she gets up there. I don't know. Just there's no doubt around this house except for you.
I don't have doubt.
But you just said if we win, we usually lose in the playoffs.
Honey, that's called a pattern. Not doubt.
Okay. But I hope we don't win when you're not here. There'll be a pattern of you being outside the den when the game is going on. Anyway, before we go any further, I was gonna.
Can I ask a question? Is there a filter on this camera or something?
No, why?
I just felt like when you were doing your intro, I was like, wow, your skin looks great. And now I'm looking at myself and I'm like, oh.
It's okay. We're on the stream with me. I enhance. I'm saying, call me AI. I bring up the natural features you already got. I'm sorry. Hold on. I forgot to do that one. I'm sorry. That was just this. Sorry. I gotta find this one. It's okay. I found it. Get to the comments from you guys on here. Nosferatu, my Crip brother and sister, my Crip homie for life. And we got Johnny Douglas. You just made the list.
Yeah.
A man of culture. It's a wrestling thing.
I don't care.
No. I'm throwing a pair of sneakers over some power lines for you. Hey, Jim, what's going on, man? You guys are ridiculous, honey. All right. I got E.G.O. Are you a cowgirl? Okay. See, this is why I couldn't do it. This is why I did not want to do it during the game.
A lot of shit to
exactly.
You, honey.
You would throw off the whole stream with just insults and trolling. I can't have that. I did the right thing.
There's a lot of things you've made easy in your life as far as like joking about you, but I feel like by far being a Cowboys fan is probably the
it's signing up to be in an abusive relationship.
It really is.
I have no out. You know what's sad? Watching Bama fans try to figure out if number 11 is in the top 8. It's a statement Saturday for sure. I got to figure out who's going to win this. He was with them shooting in the gym. As a Packers fan, I understand the pain of bombing in the play. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, my God. Yeah, I don't do that. It steals the look of others to blend in thing style. That's fair. Yes, I'm good AI. I'm good AI. I'm good AI. Anyway, guys. My love, you doing okay? Doing good for this Saturday?
I mean, I had a pretty hearty nap.
Well, yeah.
And now I am ready to party.
Not gonna be on a party without this.
The tradition of Festivus begins with the airing of grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people. Now you're gonna hear about it. You.
Okay, guys. As some of you all know, I commute 2.5 hours one way on Mondays, and then I come back because I see patients in another city down that way. Stayed over the night as I usually do. Before I leave, one of our friends desperately was like, "Hey, I got some donuts. You should take them back." I'm like, you know what? I just have one donut. That's all I need. Drive back the entire 2.5 hour way. Don't even eat the donut because I'm like, you know what? I would like to share this donut. The woman I love. Okay. I come home and she didn't even see the donut for the first hour. So I say, honey, I have a donut. She's like, you got a donut? I said, yes. Half of it's for you. It's like, ooh, that's nice.
You said the whole donut was for me.
I did not. I said that. You said, oh, well, I'll eat it if you want to split it. I'm like, okay. I will. I'm for doing this. So I look at my phone down. I look up, half the donut's gone. I look down. I look back up. I said, hey, where's my half of the donut? Didn't break eye contact the entire time.
Dominance, honey.
It's a donut. It was my donut that I got you. You know how hard it was to stare at temptation for 2.5 hours one way and say, you know what, it's gonna taste better when we share this.
You should have just ate the donut.
Next time I eat it, and I'll tell you about it later. Oh yeah, she had donuts, but I ate the only one I was gonna give for you.
Why wouldn't you just get 2 so that you have a donut and I have a donut?
Because then you'd be like, I want you to eat 2 donuts.
No.
Wow. No. You did. Donut violence. That's exactly what that is. Allegory for something, okay? And you know what the sad part of it is? I'm going to show you guys the sad part of this here, all right? Because this is actually the meme of the stream. It goes hand in hand with what I was thinking about, guys.
Oh, we have a meme of the stream.
Meme of the stream, y'all. Fellas, when your wife starts to reference with when you get a chance, just go ahead and start putting your shoes on. She means now.
That's a true statement.
Exactly.
I'm like, what are you doing still sitting there? Are you going to do this?
And when you had a chance, you ate my half of the donut.
I mean, honey.
What?
First of all, I asked questions. I said, has this donut been sitting out all day? Like, I was anticipating that it was going to be a trashy donut.
She asked for criteria before she ate her and my half of the donut.
I didn't know if it's going to be worth it.
The first bite should have told you you need all 6 bites.
That was all that it took. And I decided in that moment, this is my donut.
You're worse than the Tootsie Roll Pop Owl. Now I know how that boy feels. He had someone wise and who he looked up to. It's a general question.
I mean, honey, you didn't cut the donut. You handed me the donut, and
a donut is a circle. You pull
and
this
I
way.
ate the donut.
Okay.
I'm okay with my decision.
I'm not.
I bet you're not. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna get you a Boston cream. I'm gonna eat the rest in front of you.
You don't like Boston cream.
I will for this
for the whole day.
For this one, I will. The pain in my stomach will be satisfactory. And while we are at it, I'm actually gonna give you guys a look into another couple that I have to actually say that I have legitimate and airing of a grievance with. And I'm about to show you.
With the couple?
Yes, honey. You'll know who they are when. My love.
Didn't know we were trolling another couple.
Oh, we're not trolling, honey. This is a legit grievance, okay?
Oh, okay.
You got to hear why in a second, okay?
It'll happen.
Do you want your dad to give a toast at your wedding? How does this work?
Yeah, look, I was the best man at his wedding, and the best man at my brother's wedding, and so obviously we'll keep that tradition going. Is my thoughts on it.
I want in. I want video cameras there.
Now that I've been on the Housewives of Miami, all the producers are inquiring around, when's the wedding? Are we gonna film it on TV? Yada yada yada. And so that's another thing that we're kind of playing along with.
Okay, stopping this now to avoid any conflict. Hey, you know who that is, right?
No.
It's Michael Jordan's son.
That's his son?
Yes. You know who that woman that is next to is?
No.
Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, who used to babysit him as a child.
Wow.
They're getting married.
Okay, how old is he and how old is she?
He's like maybe 30 and she's late 40s.
Late or early?
Late. If I'm looking
she was probably like 15 when he was 8.
No, honey, she was she was like married to him, to Scotty when they. All right, look, she's 49.
Oh, she looked good.
I'm just saying.
That's a lot of work.
I will agree. I will air my grievances out on this one. This is the most unholy alliance I've ever heard of. Okay.
So Michael Jordan's son wants his dad, Michael Jordan, to be his best man. And is Michael Jordan like best friends with Scottie Pippen? Or
there's an alliance there. Well,
what do you mean an alliance? I mean, your son is your first alliance, so continue.
For the woman that used to babysit him when he was a kid while he was married to my teammate of 15 years.
At what point did they start? Did she cheat on Pippen with this guy?
With Future, honey. He had sex with her.
Future.
Sierra's ex-fiance.
Okay.
He had sex with her while wearing Michael Jordan flip-flops and wrote a song about it. Wow. How do you have no sense of
I just want to know how Michael Jordan would let his son marry this woman, knowing that she put herself in a position to be put in a song using Michael Jordan.
Right. And now on top of that,
Yeah.
she's dating his teammate's son that she used to babysit when he was little. And now they're getting married, and he's like, Dad, I want you to be the best man at this wedding. That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
messy.
And the thing is, he hadn't even asked his dad yet. So yes.
So it's just in the news?
Yes.
Oh, would they put it online?
Yes. In the interview.
In an interview.
Yeah, like they haven't officially asked him yet. So I'm like, now I was like, this is this is worse to see Michael Jordan in a New York Knicks jersey, Kobe Bryant in a Boston Celtics jersey. Okay. Or even, you know what, Tim Duncan in a Lakers jersey. I know how y'all feel about that. See,
he
right
would
there.
Never.
Exactly. That's what we thought.
David Robinson would never.
Betrayal. I'm just saying, you wouldn't let your daughter or your son marry your rival in high school. What? Now you think it's okay. I'll let you think about it.
I'm not thinking about it. People do what they want to do. And clearly, Michael Jordan's son wants to marry the girl he dreamed about.
Yes, we're gonna get a Pippen Jordan.
It'd
that
be
we never wanted.
interesting to know if anything happened while she was the babysitter.
And that's what I'm saying. That's like no one's. It's confusing. It's why it is. It is on top of the fact that one of the guys that she was dating was the teammate of her son.
Oh, that was her too.
Yes.
Jesus, why would you marry that woman?
Thank you.
She clearly just chasing.
Right. She gets half of Scottie Pippen's retirement now.
Mm-hmm.
And she's already getting money from him from the divorce. And I'm like, on top of that, you're dating your son's teammate. And the kid's name is Scottie Pippen Jr. So I'm like, you can't be called a Pippen no more. It's too much besmirching. I don't know if you can actually petition to have someone remove their last name after you're no longer married to them.
But I would.
I would, yeah. Like,
and Scottie Pippen is like I don't mean stupid, but like a simple man.
Yeah, Arkansas.
He was very like, I just wanted to play basketball.
Yeah, I did like to play the basketball.
Yeah.
That's it. He's just chilling out. I feel so bad for him. Now Michael Jordan has said fuck them kids before. I'm just gonna say now does it still constitute here?
Well, it depends. I mean, is he legitimately still like a good friend of Scottie? And I get they were teammates and that goes a long way, but did they maintain that friendship? Like I
know you may think things out. I don't know if you can say bros before hoes, but teammates before hoish behavior. Okay, that's all I'm saying. She tried to go to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but he ain't picking up. Please tell me that's a joke. I really, I really hope that's a joke.
She just said any basketball player
will do. Exactly. Man, I just like as if getting Scottie's money wasn't enough. Okay.
You don't want to spend her money. Yeah, but okay. So what does Michael Jordan's son do? Because he's not a ball player.
No, he tried.
Oh, he did.
He was in college. It didn't really pan out.
And so maybe he's the difference.
I thought they did the reality TV thing.
Yeah, but she was only on that show because she was dating either Scottie or divorcing Scottie or the other basketball player.
Then I don't know what either one of them do. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just like, do I cut you out of the will? Because I mean, kids might be on the table unless it's surrogacy, and even then, it's like
Mariah Carey had babies at 50. Surrogacy.
All I'm saying is, can you imagine like a Michael Pippen Jordan? You know how upsetting that would be? How just unfulfilling that sounds.
Now that you say that, if I was Michael Jordan, I'd be like, no, you cannot combine the name. This is my name, legacy.
Thank you.
Go get your own.
I know that. I mean, I know he died back. I didn't know I meant before he died. I knew that.
Who died?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm saying is can you do that? What's your access to the family fortune? You know what I'm saying? It's just
I have to. I don't know. That's kind of crazy.
It's like, how do you approach that question? Dad, remember the babysitter? What you talk about?
Remember your teammate's wife?
Oh my God. And the thing is, like, you didn't even ask me yet, but you put it out there. Like, hey, I was best man at my dad's wedding, and I was best man at my brother's wedding. I want to keep the tradition. No, son, not for this one. I don't
Choose your brother.
Exactly. You could have just, and the thing is, he offered the information, didn't really have to. No one else. We just you got engaged.
Didn't the reporter ask?
I might have.
That's how he answered that question. Yeah.
I'm going to headbutt you. Too smart. Anyway.
Because I listen. I'm so.
I like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Just listening to what you talk about. It's awful. It's terrible. So, guys, I know that everyone's been talking about this, and I know that you guys talked about it on the female perspective podcast last night. But for those that have not heard, this was all set off by a woman that agreed to go on a date with the man and got in the car with him. She saw that he was pulling up to the Cheesecake Factory and flipped out and said immediately to take me home.
Well, she said, "Are you going to take me somewhere else?" I'm not getting out of the car. We were supposed to go to a fancy restaurant, but she was an hour late getting ready.
Oh,
he had reservations at a restaurant, and then she wasn't he got there on time, and she took an hour to come down.
Changes a lot of things.
Yeah.
Actually.
So he was like, I always go to the Cheesecake Factory with my people. Like, let's go to the Cheesecake Factory.
Y'all ridiculous, man.
Wow. Yeah, Nasa and Vex were going back and forth. I couldn't tell if it was joking or not, so I stayed out of it.
Okay, so number 1 on here is Cheesecake Factory. 2 is Applebee's. 3 is Chili's. The list goes on here. Honey, did you ever work at one of these chains?
I worked at Chili's.
Why is Chili's so high on here?
So I will tell you, before I worked at Chili's, I would not eat there. I didn't enjoy it.
Okay.
But then after I started working there, I obviously, because I was there all the time, I tried different things and was like, oh, this isn't so bad. I don't know. Chili's is a good spot to get margaritas and chips and salsa, just to hang out.
Mm-hmm.
It's a chill spot. I would say it's better than Applebee's.
That's fair. But I was like, Applebee's got that dollar margaritas now.
Yeah, but that's sugar water.
Wait, really?
Have you ever had one?
No.
You get the diabetes after one sip.
Yeah. Oh, that's sad. Okay, that's terrible.
Yeah, you probably have to have 20 of them.
Okay. I will say this.
I mean, what are your thoughts on the list? Because you were dating as a kid in college. Or a young man in college. I don't want to say kid because you were in college for so long.
So this is the thing with me going to a conservative Christian university in the middle of the Bible Belt. There weren't a lot of places you could go, so we've had plenty of group outings at the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay,
yeah. We'd have quite a few of them, and it's like now that we went back last month.
We did.
The drink specials are actually really good.
They're brunches. The drink specials on their brunch is pretty good.
Exactly.
I prefer to sit at the bar. It's a sit at the bar place for me, not we're going to enjoy this meal at the Cheesecake Factory.
So yeah, okay, well this. I've been to Cheesecake Factory dates, Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle's, Olive Garden. The movies is not the best idea to me.
It's the dumbest.
It's the dumb idea for the movies, unless you guys have both really wanted to see it and have been talking about it while you've been talking. But then again, that's just 2 people that don't know each other sitting in a dark room for 2 hours, not talking to each other.
That's what I said, yeah.
And then hoping that
you're just sitting next to the stranger
in the dark. That's weird.
Yeah.
Well,
and then my other point is if you wanted to make a meaningful first date, now you've already spent probably 2.5 hours of this movie, depending on what you're seeing. And then you have to spend additional time with a person, whether it's before or after. And it's kind of that's too much time. Give me 30 minutes to assess the situation. And then, we can schedule a longer date to see if I want to be around you that long.
Exactly. Nosferatu says, who the fuck would take a chick on the first date to the gym? This can only continue if you work on their glutes. I mean, you got to see your physical fitness. Let's test that out. But I will say this. Number 16.
Sure. Oh, so I was thinking about this last night when we were talking about it. Like, you have probably had offers or even offered someone to go to church on the first date.
First of all, I have never offered to go to the church.
Okay.
On a first date. I had to substitute someone that wanted to take me to 16 for 23. There you go.
Bowling.
And she could not bowl. She was worse than me.
Well, that's okay. Bowling's fun.
It's just like, I was like, I really think we should go to church. For what?
What were they doing at church? Was it just a service, or was it
It was like a regular Wednesday or Sunday service.
Oh no, that's what I was saying. Is like, okay, if you met in church and you kind of want to see what it's like to hang out, you could go to a church event like a barbecue or a.
People talk too much.
Oh.
No, you don't know the rules. Dating at church is like, you just show up together and you sit side by side in the same row. Like, hey, you sit in row 6, you're in row 2. Why are you in? Oh. Got it.
Well,
and then you only gossip when it's time to greet your neighbor.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, I see you, young love. Hey, watch out now. I see you, bro. All right. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
The church I go to, so yes, they
exactly.
doing that.
That's time to gossip. Everyone knows that. That's how it works.
Well, I think last night I decided that church for me is an equivalent to the movies, because it's not like you're getting to sit there and talk and stuff like that. You're really just participating, and I cry during if the choir is good, I cry during some of the songs. Make me feel it, honey. Feel the spirit.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't take you there. So yeah, I have gone to go. So a bar for just drinks. I knew that when Justin and I when we were working on the dating manual for this, a bar for just drinks was never a good go anyway. And even then, it was like the limit was 2 drinks. All right. Buffalo Wild Wings. Yeah, I mean, we got pluckers out here, so I mean, I would never take a date to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Now that pluckers. You have pluckers.
Yeah.
But still, going to sit, watch a game, chill out, that's fun.
That is awesome. I will tell you, this is the funny thing.
And you see if they're going to get you in some shit or not.
Yeah. Depending if they're feeling that, you might want to fight for that girl. All right. Family functions number 20 is too much pressure for a first date.
See, and we didn't talk about this one, but I would do that to someone just to see how they handle it. And also, first impressions matter. Like, does my do my people? When I say my family, I mean my people.
You mean your people?
Are they like, girl? Why are you talking to him? Yeah. So
good.
But I've had a lot of people fold, obviously.
Okay.
So.
All right. So all right. Let me see. What about the strip clubs for a first date? If she's cool, she's a keeper.
I mean, $5.99 steak and shrimp.
It's great. It's fantastic. Fantastic. And actually, I if she's cool with that, that actually should work. I think they did that in God, I don't know if it was The Breakup Plan or what was the Dane Cook movie?
Dane Cook?
It was Dane Cook and Jason Biggs, where he tried to convince the guy's girlfriend broke up with him, and so he was supposed to be a tool to like be terrible and an obnoxious person, so that she would say dating sucks and go back to his friend.
Oh, and she was cool with it.
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
Like he took her to a strip club. She's like, yeah. And then he tries to, like, before they drive, and then he drives and they parks to drop her off. He's like, I'll just play some mood music. It is pop that pussy, and she's like, I lost my virginity to this song.
Oh my god.
So yeah, so if she can be cool at the strip club, she is a keeper. Dempsey, so I'm not opposed to take my side piece to my witness holy matrimony, which you will never have. Now, I will tell you this. One of my buddies, he said, do not tell my name on this, but he gave me permission to tell me what his thing was, right? It's not on here, right? So what he said he would do was he took every first date to the same location. P.F. Chang's, all right?
The Asian Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake Factory. So he said he would always tell them that he'd never been there before, and that it was his first time ever going. And they'd be like, oh my God, that sounds so great. And he was like, he's like, I love everything on the menu. And he said, so when we'd order food, he's like, I'd always get to eat exactly what I wanted, plus whatever they didn't eat, which was usually the appetizer. He's like, pussy, who needs that? We have PF Chang's. I mean, like, it's a bonus if I go back with her, but I get to eat at my favorite restaurant. He said I would always initiate it and I'd be fine. I was in tears when he told me this.
But PF Chang's is not cheap. Well, neither is Cheesecake Factory, I don't think. Like, a lot of those plates are $15 or more.
Yeah, but I would say, 15 and 15, that's $30. Maybe a drink that might be $10, 40, 50, and an app, 60. And if you're feeling generous, what, $10 tip, $70? What are we talking about?
Nothing.
What? Okay, I'm saying all this, guys, because I have been on dates that have gotten out of hand because I couldn't count. And
you couldn't write each dollar amount down on a piece of paper. You should have had your napkin out.
No, so this is what happened. So what I would do is, I never considered this concept, but my buddy John would tell me, he's like, if you go on a date, what you need to do is when you find out where she wants to go, you have to look up the menu ahead of time. Add 2 most expensive dinner parts, 2 most expensive items on the menu, and then add 2 drinks.
Okay.
Assuming you're going to drink water. Because it might help if she doesn't drink at all. Then it's like a Pepsi instead of a Merlot.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you don't have that money, you got to be sick before the day comes off. Because you ain't got it.
Then why don't you say just the restaurant you can afford? I guess that's my whole thing. These people wanted to go out on these fancy ass dates. Like, why would you want a fake lifestyle sold to you that's not going to be maintained? And I don't think you do. I think you're just using people to feel fancy and like, get out of here.
And we're going to get to that because that's one of the things I want to talk to you about out here or react to. Dempsey, true story. I took my wife to my garage for wait, what?
Like your mechanical garage or like your house?
Were you making things? Was it a garage sale?
I've actually been to a garage on a first date.
Who are you people? Who goes on?
We hung out and drank beer.
How old were you?
Oh no, I was in Houston.
You hung out in someone's garage and drank
you
beer.
could guess who it was.
Okay.
Yeah, we went to a shoe pool and like almost at like a Dave and Buster's, hung out, and then went to you haven't met him, but the guy who put my rims on the tires, we went to his shop and then hung out, and there were other people there. Like it was.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay, then that kind of tracks. And so, excuse me, there's something else I do want to show you if I can find it on here as well, because we figured out places that people would want to go, right? And I'm going to stop this here because Waffle House is on that list, right?
Waffle House is terrible.
Okay, so then you're going to be weirded out by this, okay?
Oh, God.
So basically, Russell Wilson found out that his wife, Sierra, really loves Waffle House.
Wow, okay.
This dude rented out an entire Waffle House.
He probably had it clean, too. I mean, good for him.
That's not a good Waffle House. Good Waffle House is not clean.
Okay, but is it the actual Waffle House?
Yes, it's a real Waffle House. Look.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'll turn the ad out, but yeah, Waffle House.
Oh.
Like this man rented out an entire Waffle House.
Okay, that's kind of classy. He rented out the whole restaurant.
Classy and Waffle House have no business being the same sentence, and you know it.
Same.
And
I will never go into a Waffle House. Like
that's what I'm saying. Who actually rents out?
Well, he did it because she likes Waffle House.
I can't allow you to live like that. Waffle. That's like, baby, I love when I first got from Southwest. What? Where everyone's equal? No.
Yeah, no. I mean, so I lived in Orlando at some point, and if you know where OBT is and the Waffle House on OBT, them hookers just get their Johns from the Waffle House, and you could see them walking up and down the street.
Exactly.
And the one time I did go to a Waffle House here in Texas, I think my friend ordered grits with cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And all they did was lay a slice of cheese on top of the grits. And I said, I can't do this. I cannot be here. And I was not well off at the time. Like, I would tell my soul not to eat there. Like, are you kidding me?
Oh, you said didn't live here at the time. For Dempsey. Oh man. Oh, Krista, hi.
Hey.
We really did have our first date here in our garage before we actually lived here. Wow, that is
that's
awesome.
Fun.
They were playing D&D, and this friend lives in the house we live in. Oh my god, this is cute.
Wow.
Who
okay.
thought we'd move into the very house we had our first? Okay, you know
well,
what?
yeah, lead with D&D. I feel like then now it makes
you
sense.
buried the lead. That is awesome. Well, the Dempseys, y'all are awesome. That's okay. That's beautiful. Okay. Waffle House, man. Listen, you signed up for a whole lot of problems. Exactly. And a salt chicken.
Look, and it's getting thrown at you by the waitress. Okay, I cannot do the Waffle House.
I could not either. So we looked at the places where women don't want to go, right? So Instagram actually, I think one of the accounts on Instagram actually asked where women would actually like to go. So here's what we got, all right?
Oh, your number one's on there.
So number one is picnic. So I'm gonna let y'all up on game right now. Fellas, if you are single, go to the Cheesecake Factory, order food from there, put it in a picnic basket, boo-boo, and tell her to meet you at the park.
Had that cheesecake ready.
Yeah, had that cheesecake right. This is a completely irritating list. You find picnics number one because I've done that. A rooftop.
Whoa. You've done that with multiple women?
What?
A picnic?
No, why would I do it with those skanks?
Mm-hmm.
Never taking them out there. Why would I go outside with you? I don't know how you are inside with air conditioning. I don't want to see you have hardships the first time we meet. She's great. She said something about humidity being too much. It was the middle of June. She's stupid. She can't read. Next. An amusement park. How?
What do you mean, how? An amusement park?
Walking for like 5 or 6 hours.
You walk, you ride rides. When the ride is scary, you get to...
No. To find out but people like, I like amusement parks, only ones on the ground, so I'm afraid of heights. Exactly. I gotta spend more money on you at the amusement park.
Well, amusement park is expensive.
Right. I have that. That's assuming I have a pass.
Yeah.
That's two guest passes like $60.
Right. I will say, as a teenager, I went on dates to Six Flags because I had a pass.
I'm assuming these people are not 14. That's what I'm saying. An adult going to Six Flags. It's a little unsettling.
I'm just saying my feet would hurt an hour in.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta ride the Mr. Freeze. Yeah, the rate's an hour. You ain't got no speed pass. Put a pass up on this date right now. Okay, so this is what I did. Number 3, ice skating. That's why I originally wanted to take the girl that wanted to go to church.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Now, I've wanted to go ice skating since we met, but here we are.
It's a toy drive. I was going to get sympathy points, but I didn't know how to actually skate, so I was never supposed to get on the rink. I'm saying it just I guess I happened to mess up the date, so I got it wrong. So I had an action figure. I couldn't give it to nobody, so I just had to put it down and walk away. Bowling would work at that point. Bowling was the emergency backup, and you saw that, and we heard how that went. Mini golf, I'm a lefty with a blind eye in the right eye, so that was not gonna work for me. Go-karting, I've done that, but I drive if there's a left lane for them little driver thingies, that's the one I don't take that. I'm in the corners.
You're in the slow lane?
Yes. A 7-year-old lapped me twice. He had a nerve to look back at me like something's wrong with me.
We didn't do go-karts though, but we did mini golf, didn't we?
We have, yes.
Yeah. I didn't cheat.
So hold on, y'all don't want to go to a movie, but you want to go to a drive-in movie.
Well, it's so to be fair, because in a drive-in movie, you can actually talk to someone. You can sit on a blanket, kind of, have your picnic.
A picnic date at the drive-in movie. Because
no one's going to be telling you, shh. Because the radio is in your car. Okay.
How is bowling number 8 of things you want to do, but 23 of things you don't want to do?
So it's like in the middle. It's like I'll do it if I have to.
Is it a bungee park? Exactly watching the stars? Really? Wow.
Those are under picnic.
Is this 1953? Are we going?
Those are under picnic.
Do you want my Letterman pin?
Yes, I do.
Wow.
I mean, I would love to watch the sunset on the beach with you one day. I think that would be beautiful.
Doesn't sound free though.
It is free.
You'd be there with no food and nothing to drink. Okay, yeah.
Yes, early in the
okay,
morning.
don't sound
sunset.
great.
That's evening. So yes, I need things.
And no, exactly. Sunrise. You don't see the sunrise. I see the sunrise. Someone that doesn't wake up at all for the sunrise wants to see the sunrise with me on a date. Stop. Anywhere fun where we can play games.
Yeah, like Dave &
Non-chain
Buster's.
restaurant. I had to do number 21. Non-chain restaurant was what I had to do for Philly.
So my buddy would not. A guy would approach her at a bar, and they'd be like, "I want to take you on a date." She's like, "You can take me on a date, but I won't go to any chain restaurant."
I know who that is.
Yes, you do.
I do.
Yes, and she refused. Like, she let it be known right up there.
Ain't no way. So let me go ahead and give you guys a count before I look over. Before I show you guys the men's list, okay? Let me find this here.
So, okay, wait. Women said these are okay places to
these
go?
are okay. Yeah, that's places they want, okay?
Okay.
Picnics work. Girls melt over that shit. They do.
We do.
All right,
Even
so
though the ground is hard.
So Red Lobster's a no, but an old sandwich covered in ants is good. What is this time? Thank you. I don't want to be in this time or this dimension. I don't like it here.
Red Lobster is like Luby's. Old people really enjoy it.
Enjoy what?
Red Lobster.
You haven't had Cheddar Bay biscuits, have you?
Oh, yeah, I have. I love their biscuits.
Oh, so we're old people now?
Yes, honey. Oh, well, what I was explaining last night is that for me, it would be weird to be taken on a date there because my dad, that was his, like, treat myself meal. And so when he was in Houston and I was here, he would come in for his doctor's appointments and we would go to Red Lobster.
Okay. That's okay. That makes amusement parks where one beverage costs as much as the whole bill at a walk.
For real. Oh,
Dempsey's are coming through there.
Oh,
God. Let's see what we got here. Why is the sun a game on this lesson? Yeah, driving you can get to second and third. You probably could.
Yeah, you're in your car. You know.
That's fair. I will say that then.
Chuck E. Cheese. They do have fun games.
Chuck E. Cheese.
And I like their pizza. I actually worked at a Chuck E. Cheese.
That is the weirdest pizza I've ever tasted.
Right? I love their pizza.
It's like glue and cardboard with
What?
cheese. Hey.
No, you
And all I'm saying is, would you go? But they serve beer at Chuck E. Cheese now, right?
I think they served beer back then. Yeah.
See, exactly. That makes sense. Men's list is easy. Number 1 is a nude beach. All right, so we're gonna show you this because what the guy said. Okay, when they were given a chance. Graveyard funeral.
Men said that was the first date. Okay, like it was okay.
Dark alley.
Oh
Arcades,
my god!
Costco, Cheesecake Factory, Legoland. Ooh, Legoland. That would be
fun.
Okay, see, right.
I mean, I don't really like Legos, but I think it'd be cool to see.
So okay, I for the most part they're trolling, but interspersed are actual things they'd want to take you to, like I ain't taking nowhere in hiking. I'm just ain't no way we can.
I know, honey, and I feel like that's the one thing I let slide. How come I didn't get to air my grievances with you today?
You weren't quick enough on the draw. You really want to interrupt this midway through to air the grievance that you have against me?
I can wait. I'm just saying
that is very petty of you. But I you know what? Unlike you, I'm most gracious. I don't steal donuts, but you know what you got? Go off, queen. What you want? What?
So I would just like to say, every day I get into the car with a one-eyed man, and I let him drive. I help him navigate. Then when I drive, he's holding on to the thing like this, like, oh my God, man, you don't sit all the way down. Okay. I got this. I got 2 eyes. I can see.
She says that, guys, but she was driving on Monday. We're at a stoplight, dead center. There's a light 45 degrees to the left. That's green. She thought the green light 45 degrees to the right for oncoming traffic was our light suddenly. I saw her just casually just start up in the middle of a red light. What are you doing, honey? Oh, I'm sorry. I saw the other light. Well, be that as it may, the man with one eye saw you only had one light in front of you. I don't want to hear nothing about me making all these moves while you are actually driving, okay? Because that would save you, okay? I didn't even want to go, by the way. I've been at work since 6:45.
You are so
no. People need to know how it was for me, okay? So they can feel sympathy for me. I've been awake since 6:45. Been at the office since 6:45. Okay, it was 10 o'clock for her game. You know what I'm saying? I needed some ego time, but I said, you know what? It's Shiro over ego for this one. So I casually let her know you're about to drive into oncoming traffic, ma'am. Okay, turn your grievance off. Will not allow this. Okay.
Oh my god.
So yeah, so interspersed are certain things guys would like. I ain't doing hiking.
Hospital, since it's expensive. Yeah, this is a trolling one.
Yeah, but arcades are fun, especially like there are barcades now.
Oh yeah. I think a comedy club, even though it's kind of similar to a movie,
you just can't sit in the front.
Yeah, you couldn't sit in the front, but I think it would be worth going to see like what's their humor like, and are they going to be hecklers or things like that.
Small romantic dinner, dude. We like that.
Yeah.
We went to a dinner in a boxcar.
That was I want to do that again.
If you're ever in San Antonio, Away to the Heart is a great place to go. Small intimate dinner. They only have like 12 people in there. It's literally a converted boxcar.
Well, 12 tables, right? 6 tables?
12 people.
Okay, so 6 tables.
Exactly. Supermarket shopping would actually work.
You think so?
Honey, you've seen how I do a grocery list. I like to wander. So if I say if bread is in one aisle and soda's right next to it, I'll go bread, then all the way over to fruit.
I know.
Come back to beverages.
I know. You hate going to the store with me.
Yeah, you get everything in the same aisle. Like, well, who does that? Oh, really? We have weird time difference?
Yeah, we go like this, and then we are done.
I feel so cheap. I like to meander. I like to just...
It's because you don't know where things are at in the supermarket.
I don't. There's a legend that tells you what's in the aisle. Like, I'm gonna get some fruit. You know what I'm feeling like getting? Firewood. This firewood needs milk. If I wanted to let me do that, I can find it where it is. Okay.
He hates when I have a list because then I'm like, no, we're going here. So then I have to give him something so he can go wander.
Exactly. Thank you. A trampoline park. I've actually been to those.
I like those.
I'm not doing those no more. They got the little American Ninja Warrior ones.
Yeah.
That'll hurt your pride.
Nah, honey. You don't have to do the Ninja Warrior. You just jump on the trampoline.
I would hope so. It's just that'd be a lot of work on there. Let me see what y'all got on here since we have that.
Hey, Vex.
With the first 3 for I know the cemetery, the first 3 the men one is what exactly. Any grown man playing Fortnite is actually good luck.
So funny story. My ex-husband, I met his family at a funeral.
Yeah, you were okay meeting them.
No, I wasn't, but like that's how I met his family. Craziness. Anyway.
So that should be on your list, please. You don't go on a party. So yeah, Dempsey. So when we were in Troy, we actually didn't get a chance to go to the cemetery that's out there. It's a huge cemetery. Some famous people were out there. We didn't get a chance to go.
I didn't take you to a cemetery in Louisiana either, did I?
Hell no, I'm not going either.
Why? They're big and beautiful, like these huge, what do they call them?
So other women's butts, but I don't go looking for those either.
Then why would you want to go to the cemetery in Troy?
Because that looked actually scenic. In Troy, I haven't heard any ghost things or voodoo happening in Troy, New York, as opposed to New Orleans, Louisiana.
That's how they get you, honey.
Okay.
Didn't the Salem witch trials happen in the Northeast?
That was Salem, Oregon. That was Pacific Northwest.
Really? No, it was Boston.
Nope.
It was Boston. Nope. Yes, it was. Because that's where you want to go.
You can't read. No. No.
You're making that. Oh, you're such a jerk.
That's 2 Salems.
Yeah, but not. You are out of control.
Vex says this entire list is awesome except for now crime scene. I probably would go to.
I would definitely.
If you're a part, because there are crime scene groups on Facebook, and I'm pretty sure you can get a date out of that and investigating. I've seen plenty of people on Reddit solve crimes of missing persons in a very fast time frame. Crazy. Yep. Sappin and Zax. And so whatchamacallit. For the next one I've got on here, I think for what I have next is we're gonna do your general reactions, my love. And hear what you have to say.
Can I have some chips before you start?
Sure. She said she got a drink before I show her these videos she got to react to. All right, this first one. I know you guys see these street interviews where guys will just interview women and hear what they have to say on certain things. And I'm about to show you. Okay. Let me know when you're ready, honey.
I'm ready for this nonsense.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and share it. And you guys are going to hear about this one. All right, here we go, honey.
What's the most a man should spend on a first date?
I feel like if I'm going to get ready and I'm going to use all my products to come out with you, I need like a minimum of $200. A minimum, and that's like being nice.
And what does the man get in return for that?
My presence?
What, aren't you having his presence within you already?
I hear you, but no. No. I mean, like, I'm here to get to know you. I'm here to get to know you. You invited me out.
But he has to drop $200.
Yeah. Because
minimum.
Yeah.
Just because you have to do your makeup?
Because I have to.
But think about it.
Okay.
What's the most a man should spend on a first date?
She basically goes through all her products that she actually winds up using, honey.
I mean, they're
Please
not
give me your
cheap,
thoughts.
but I'm sure she got them from her Instagram followers. Anyway, so I will say this. My best friend used to say, like, if a man wants to take you out, he needs to know he is going to drop at least $100. And that was back then. And that's a true statement because I drink.
She does, ladies and gentlemen.
And, well, at the time, I drank a lot. With you, I was pretty tame.
I'm glad for that. My liver thanks you.
Yeah, but part of that, right, is insecurities and not being comfortable with who you are. So by the time I met you, I was like, okay.
We did meet first. Guys, our first date was at a wine bar. So
it was. He drank way more than his rule stated.
Only time I ever violated that rule was with her.
But yeah, I mean, it costs a lot. I mean, to the point, $100. It's not about getting ready, but like if you're even going to go to a restaurant and have drinks, like what you calculated was like $70. But you said one drink. I mean, add a second drink, and that's easily $100, right? So,
you know what?
Or I could have 48 oysters and.
Okay, that was another thing we heard about a woman that ordered 48 oysters for herself. We're talking 4 trays of 12. And she was just throat goating the entire thing. And the thing is that the guy in the most gangster move said, I have to go to the bathroom, and snuck out the window. Left her with the bill. Stay up, kings. Stay up, kings.
See, there's a filter. Look at your face.
What about it? It's beautiful. It's always beautiful, though.
Do you see it? Like, it's painting your face. And now my face looks regular. And then it keeps switching between us.
Shine on me. Shine on me. Shine on me.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. So.
See, look at my face.
What happened with it?
You see how I look like no fine lines?
And it's the Botox kicking in from the 2 weeks ago. We let someone stab you in the forehead.
Why you put my business in the street like that?
Okay, because we talked about that the last time we were here.
Oh, we did?
Yeah. Have no walls. Come on.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what would you expect to spend on, like, when you were dating, what did you expect to spend?
So this is what happened. I'm not going to lie. I agree with her for saying that she knows $200 is worth her time. I really wish that when I was dating, a woman would have said that to me, because this is what happened. Mm-hmm. I told you about the woman that I met at that conference, my job.
Yeah.
And so it's like, she would either, when she wanted to talk to me, she'd be like, hey, doc. When she didn't, she'd be like, hey, mister, my name.
Okay.
And so she'd be weird. Like she would say something and not say anything, but then send me like a lewd photo. And I'd be like, I don't know what to do with this. Let's just go out to dinner.
I don't know how to be a hoe.
No, it was like she was sending a picture of her with no clothes on, but it was like at the doctor's office. So I don't have I'm concerned, not really aroused. I'm concerned, but it's like you're trying to show me something, but not really trying to show me something.
Wait, okay, hold on. Questions. Yeah. She sent you a lewd photo saying like, "Hey, doc, what do you think this is?"
No, like,
or like just a
Hey, Doc.
Here's my titties.
Hey, Doc, what you up to? At work, what you doing? Photo. At the doctor's office. Just, chill. What you doing? What you doing later? I'm like, Jesus Christ. Want to go on a date? Sure. Right? So we go on a date, and one of the first things we ask at this, I should have left. We got the first sip of wine. She's like, oh, so I bet she makes 6 figures, huh? She then proceeded to order a ring of 15 shrimps. I ate 3 of those bitches. Okay.
You counted, honey.
Yeah, I counted.
Usually you're the one who eats more than your share.
And that's why that right there, like I said, sharing is never negotiable. I'm never negotiating sharing. Okay. That because I'm married, the law says I have to share. So I should get used to it. Okay. But back then, I started to, I got a Maserati in the townhouse. Every 3 or 4 months, I got a friend in Hawaii. Let me just fly out to him to see him for a few days, a few weeks. I'm like,
was she hot? You like bigger girls. So was she a bigger girl? Or she was
she got bigger after I saw her the last time. But the thing is I'm looking at it and it's okay. Well, she ordered the most expensive menu, the most expensive item off the menu. And then she proceeds to get dessert on top of that. And
didn't she get it to go?
Yes.
Oh God, okay. Honey, you should have known right there.
Exactly. Okay. Fumbled, bro. It wasn't even that. It wasn't even to the point of wanting to do anything because I met her at the it was a movie that I tried out. I'd done it before. We went to a conference, right? So my move is you act really quiet and kind of shy. You answer 1 or 2 questions for the entire 3-day event, right? You wait until the night before, and you wait until it's, hey, we're gonna party, but we're gonna do it at the exactly. So what do? I'm a party starter, guys. You go up to you all if you know how to dance, if you know how to do one dance, or you know how to do one line dance, you wait 10 minutes in, go to the DJ and say, hey, look, DJ, the ladies have been asking for this song. When you get a second, can you play it? Even better if you got $10 on you, maybe 5. Give it to them. Wait 10 minutes. The song comes on. Oh my God, this is my jam. It's the wobble dance. Hit the wobble dance. Oh, no. I'm not done yet. Okay. DJ says, I have some connective synergy going. I'm going to play the Cupid Shuffle on top of that. Oh my God, I know how to do the Cupid Shuffle too. You should come over here and totally do this dance.
You know that you didn't need to pay him to play those songs. They would have played them to get people.
My love, don't. This is my process here. It was no.
I mean, you wasted $10.
Not really. It usually works. It works out on the end. What you call a sideline puller? I pull people off the sidelines.
You are so absolutely ridiculous.
I am, but that's why I work. Everyone loves me though. That's why I do it. I play songs that everyone would want to dance to anyway, but they're too shy. Oh my God, no one's been noticing the entire conference. Hey, the song notices you. And I, as a conduit for the song, notice you as well. You notice the dance floor.
Oh, shit.
So what I did was you high five everyone that couldn't dance, saying that, hey, that was awesome. Can't believe you came out here. You acting all shy, but you know what you're doing on the dance floor. And that girl you actually wanted to, that didn't want to dance, that you actually want to bring up the floor because you got her ugly friend on the floor, you give her your card and say, I'm in room 314. I'll see you later.
I'm in room 314.
I made the number up, man. It's pi, honey. 3.14.
Really, honey? Yes. I am not dumb, first of all.
I wish you were something.
Second of all, I really wish you never told a girl your room number like that.
I have.
Have you really? Did they come? Oh my God.
No, but she was one of the chicks that didn't want to do it, but she wanted to go on a date the proper way.
Then why did she come to your room?
She didn't. That was the other one.
Okay.
It's the weird thing was even though I was in Philly at the time, the conference was in Florida, but it just so happened that we're both living in
Hold
Philly.
on. Is it a conference right before you met me?
No.
The one you made, yeah.
No, because me and Justin Ice made fun of her.
When did you go to Florida before then?
I've been to Florida twice.
Okay.
It was 2017 or was 20.
Get your timeline straight, sir. I can't even talk shit. Y'all don't want to know my business. I slept through our first date. So
I've got a friend that flies me out too. Good luck with that. I did it too. She was hiding the ratchet. Because the thing is like when we went out to the weird thing is that like there were some black people that worked there. It was like maybe like 80% white and the rest was like a mix. So like me, I'm just sitting down at one of these at the conference at one of like the after hours dinner spots where everyone said they were gonna be. So all the black people inadvertently wind up around each other. And she's the one that was like, I bet you date white girls, right? I'm like, I don't even know your name. You don't know mine. Why are we doing this? So she was in a classy place acting ratchet. So I was thinking that maybe, you know, trying to get it away, get it out there, but hey, I'm still classy. Nah, it was ratchet. I saw her a year later. She gained 20 pounds and she was with a McThugget. I won.
What's a McThugget, honey?
So there's a Hood John.
Okay.
Hood John is, you know, I act classy, but I like to eat at Waffle House.
Okay.
A McThugget is, I like lean and want to be a rapper, but I'm not all that smart, and I resort to hood tendencies.
Okay. Okay.
And in the dating game, you're like, oh, she's a Hood John, and he's a McThugget. So she was a Hood John that was with a McThugget. I felt so vindicated when I saw her the next year. I had to look at her forehead to see because I couldn't. Her face had gotten so big and round.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, I know that forehead. I won. Yes, I am a winner.
I know that forehead. You do much.
Appropriate person. What are your pH? I mean,
what are your pH levels?
I mean, from pure to a toxic turtle. The Riz Wiz.
What is that?
Riz's game. You know, the Wiz, like a Wiz kid.
Okay.
I was a Wiz. You've ruined this whole thing for me. Thank you, Dempsey. Thank you, Deb. The Cosby Method. I like it. You want a freak in the sheets and a lady in the street. Azakale. All right. So the other one that I've got, my love, for you to react to when I can find it is actually, let me double check and see where I have hidden it on here. Oh yeah. So, and this one's kind of weird because I know what it's the 80-20 rule on this one. So I'm gonna go out and go back in when I show you guys this, okay? Because it was I don't know how long ago this was, but it's a study that was done. All right, here it is.
Okay.
Where men and women were asked if they got 80% of everything they want in their ideal mate, would they be happy with that? And women said, no, that's settling. And men said, 80%, I'd be thrilled. That's a catch. And so
80% to the women you surveyed is settling?
That's settling because, the question is, what actually makes us happy in long-term romantic love? And, that's the question that I explore in the book. And I'm a journalist, so I went out and I asked neurobiologists about chemistry, and I asked behavior.
Blah, 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 blah.
That's
right?
blahs.
It's blah, blah, blah. My love, what are you thinking about the study?
I mean, that's why many women who deem themselves as successful and holier than thou are single nowadays. And then, yeah, and even now, I feel like men are starting to lean towards it's not enough, looking for perfection. I don't know. I think it's a true statement. I think there are a lot of women out there who now they want the money, they want the man who's gonna be there all the time, but you can't have money and be there all the time. Like, there's no real compromise anymore, and I think that's hurting a lot of people, whether it's men or women, and specifically women. So
okay, I got a question. What is the 20% you think would be not enough?
So 20% to me is some of the little things that don't matter. For example, my husband doesn't put anything in the same spot twice, specifically when he's putting away dishes.
Life's a treasure hunt with me, babe.
That's the 20%. But you know what? The 80%?
That's 20%?
Hold on.
Okay.
That's part of the 20%. But you know what part of 80% is?
What?
You do the dishes. So it's kind of like, do they really have to be? Yeah.
Huh.
You know what I mean? Like, there are things. There's also, like, using another example. So there are some things you're very steadfast in, and I'm like, oh my God, he's not gonna budge on this. I'm a little worried about this. But then on the other hand, like, I can talk to you about it. Even though I might know your stance, you're still willing to have and engage in a conversation with me about something. And if I'm able to change your mind with my bullet point list, you do it.
I would say this. I would like to know if I'm 80-20 and 20 isn't doing it for you. I'm okay knowing that up front.
Right. Are you communicating that 20%? Right. Because people are willing to work on that 20% because the 80% is good. And if it's good for you, it feels good for them.
Right. I mean, I say that, even with the girl that said it costs $200 for her time, I really wish a woman would say that, like, hey, how much does your time cost? Because OnlyFans chicks, they have a list of what they will do for a certain dollar amount. And so if you're telling me what does $200 get me for your price, like, well, hey, what's $500 get me? Like, I mean, I told Shiro about this. Is like I was almost going to give up on the concept of dating completely at one point before we met, and I was like, yo, I'm just gonna save up for my commission checks and like fly out to the bunny ranch like every few months, get exact pay for what they say is the going rate, get exact what I want, get in, get out, literally and figuratively, no real ish to deal back, and it's in another state. So it's like, well, if there are options and menus for that, and you're telling me what the going rate for certain things are, okay, that's fine.
Well, I also think it's a fair statement to say it'd be nice to know so that you, as the person buying the product, is able to make the choice, is this worth my money and time?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so, and pretend maybe that girl, the first date, yeah, that's worth it. And then after the first date, that guy can be like, yeah, I'm not spending $200 on you again. Like,
exactly. And I'd say for what we were talking about with the 80% perfect, I was like, for dudes, it's like, hey guys, she loves to go to WrestleMania. Like, she's cool with my family. She likes to drink with me. She can probably drink me on the table, but I like it. She's got her own money and her own place, and she does a really good at her job, but she's ugly. It's like fucking Pumbaa from Lion King. I'm saying, like, I mean, it's 20%.
Is that 20%? I guess you have to qualify what you're putting in the 20% versus the 80%.
Dudes want a woman with. Dudes want a dude with like breasts and a vagina.
Dudes want a dude.
You mind thinking? You like to work out. When I met you, like, hey, I'm a powerlifter from Texas. Let's go play pool and drink beer.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to get a blood test from that girl just to make sure, because these words don't make sense to me. Then I've hung out with him, like, okay, it's not a prosthetic, it's real. Things were checked out. It checks out. It's like, I'm cool with this. That's fine. That's fine.
Thanks, honey.
That's fine. That was
okay. But so for you, if my voice would have been deep when you met me, would that be part of the 80 or the 20%?
Our kink would have to be me chopping in the throat so you sound low, you get higher voice. Something. It's not true. If your voice can't be too deeper than mine. It's like, I mean, I watch the Rugrats. We can't be, Phil and Lil's parents. That's all. But yeah, I mean, it's like if she looks like just a rhinoceros, but she's everything else. I mean, it's like, I mean, that'd be the 20% for dudes. Okay. It's like, my bros like her. She's fun to be around. She understands everyone. I could take her any place. And she's really cool, but she looks like a rhinoceros.
But okay, in that sense, though, when you're alone and you can't get it up, like...
Well, that's what I'm saying. That would be the 20% for a dude.
Is that really 20%, though? I feel like that falls in the 80% like...
You know how you remember the episode of Broad City we watched where the girl had to get in the mood to be taken care of? Dudes aren't like that.
Oh.
We close our eyes. It's visual people anyways.
Just imagine somebody else.
Exactly. Just imagine someone else's face on your body. That's all. Let me see this. He meets all of the criteria. No. That's 0% right there. Ain't no way. If a woman is into pro wrestling, I'm assuming I'm dating a severe autistic woman. There are plenty of, you would be surprised, the groups of women that are into WrestleMania. Plus, it's weird that mainstream women don't like it because it's oily, muscly men in like near naked clothing.
Sure. being like
grabbing
macho.
themselves. Yeah, being macho and grabbing other dudes. It's like mud wrestling for dudes.
Okay, so hold on.
Hmm.
I don't know a lot of women who are like, yeah, I like to watch dudes on dudes.
But yeah, well, then you got to watch Lucha because dudes wrestle women in that one.
That is true.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of women who wouldn't mind watching a woman on woman.
I know, but and so would dudes. But dudes also watch dudes wrestle dudes in spandex that are nearly naked. So I'm like, who would say no to that? That's all. Jenna confirmed nonverbal by diagnosis. She makes you think about the Rugrats when you look at her. That's more than 20.
Oh my god.
Dempsey is on fire today. Bloody playing with her wrestling figures in the bath. Okay, ain't no way. You play with action figures in the bathtub. Relationship's over. Okay, those are collectibles. Okay, surprised women aren't more into pro wrestling. A bunch of jack dudes. Thank you. In a soap opera.
That is true. Like, there's a whole story, like why they don't like each other, and
sumo over wrestling. I mean, I don't know. That guy can never be on top though. I mean, because that's what.
What if you like to get suffocated though?
That's snoo. I guess. Do women have a death by snoo thing?
I don't know. Exactly. Don't dudes like big girls to jump on them and
that's fair. It's the opposite because a sumo wrestling dude.
I know. What if the girl likes to get smothered? Ain't
no way.
I'm just saying. I never met a big man. Well, a lie. Never mind. I'll just keep that coming to myself.
Yeah, you better keep that shit. Wow.
Hold on. 9 times out of 10. 9 times
Be
out of 10.
very careful.
I will tell you this. I did not date bigger men because all my experiences, except for one with bigger men, were like, where did it go?
Wow. Okay, guys. You know what? It is time to go. We've gone 11 minutes over. We appreciate you all time. Thank you so much for joining us in a special episode because I can't not watch my Cowboys play from kickoff to the final whistle, and because I have friends that are trolls, guys.
It's abusive.
Oh, they do. It's awful, guys. But anyway, we are out. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you in about 2 weeks. E.G.O and Shiro out, guys.